God is an awesome God stuck in my head. How did I get that stuck in my head? I don't
know. Or is that your brain telling you want to go to church?
Take me to church.
You got that Adele song now.
Yep.
Superseding it.
Yep. Is that an Adele song?
Yeah.
Take me to church.
I think.
Worship. No, that ain't Adele. That's a man that sings that. It has to be. Worship like a dog at the shrine of your Hosier. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I was thinking Adele because a bunch of girls sang it at talent shows when I was in school.
Yeah. It works. It could be an Adele song. She could cover that song.
Yeah.
For sure. Did I forget to turn on public?
No, I got it.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Takes people a while sometimes.
I got the bloop.
Takes people a good long while to pop in sometimes. Good morning. How are you? Did more beard surgery today. Got the undershave going. Mm-hmm. So the neck is clean all the way around now. So the chops are framed properly. We're doing it. We're making it happen. We're manifesting it. I could be a barber. Just the slowest barber.
Yeah, because you got to get like there's a little line of hair still.
Is there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh no! I didn't go down far enough. I've got like a chin strap.
A second chin strap.
There's not a lot of... I can't feel any hair. I guess down here. I missed a little. Working it out, though. We're getting there. We're zeroing in.
I think you didn't see it because that one was a little bit more gray, maybe.
Maybe.
And also, you don't have a light in your bathroom.
Yeah, my bathroom light is a fucking nightmare right now.
You should probably get some light bulbs today. At least a light bulb in there.
One light bulb would be nice. Can you sing Pink Plus White? I don't know what that is, dude. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. How do you like to cook your eggs? Over medium. I like that runny yolk, but I like to have the whites fully cooked. No jiggly, snotty whites. So over medium is the way you do your eggs. 2 eggs over medium and a piece of toast is the best breakfast in the world. You can't beat it. It's the perfect amount of food for me in the morning, and it tastes good, and yeah. Your ma'am out here looking like a smart caveman? Why you talk about your mom that way? Your poor ma'am, dude. I had eggs and sourdough toast for breakfast, can confirm.
You'll do 4 eggs sometimes. You've done a 4-egger before.
Yeah. When we go out, I'll get when we go to Denny's or whatever.
Replace the meat and the slam with more eggs.
Yeah, just get like, instead of the ham and the bacon or whatever, I just get 2 more eggs. And I get a 4 eggs and toast. And that's pretty much it. And then a little hash brown on the side sometimes. Where am I from? I'm from California, friend.
Who does the better over medium eggs? Denny's or Waffle House?
You know what? The thing is with Waffle House, the eggs are uniform and perfect every time, but they're also outshone by everything else on the plate. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say. I think Denny's has just got the best over medium egg.
Yeah. Well, because they focus on it more.
Right.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. For me, if you're gonna go out and get a eggs for breakfast, you can't. You could do a lot worse than Denny's. It's just like that type of place is like when you get in trouble with Denny's is when you go in there wanting to get a big ass hamburger or something. You know what I mean? Because then at that point you're starting to get out of the wheelhouse of Denny's. Denny's started as a breakfast joint. So their breakfast is just good, honest American breakfast food. Sausage links, thick cut bacon, some potatoes, some pancakes, right? Ever been to Waffle House? I'm too. Oh yeah. You will run into awkward and crazy people at Waffle House, but that's part of the experience.
I mean, depending on the time of day, like.
True.
Your trips have mostly been late night to Waffle House.
I mean, that is kind of when you're supposed to go to Waffle House. I kind of feel like morning trip to Waffle House is all right. You know, I've done it. But you go to Waffle House after the sun has gone down in the wee hours, right? Denny's is better than IHOP, yes. IHOP used to be kind of a breakfast place and probably would have rivaled Denny's for a while, but IHOP made this weird ass fucking decision to be like the kids' breakfast place. And so now when you go into IHOP, good luck finding just like a good, honest plate of breakfast. It's gonna be whipped cream and cherry glaze and fucking, you know what I mean? It's just all kids stuff in there. It's like I go to Denny's because I want to sit with a bunch of old retired people and eat eggs. All right?
Yeah, it's not like no kids go into Denny's. They have like some weird.
I got a kids menu in there.
Hour thing of kids free or something, I think. But yeah, I have all the happy face pancake bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like
smiley face pancake. This blah blah blah. That. It's a little much for me. Stop cussing, Grandpa. Don't tell me what to do. You better respect your elders, all right? You don't walk up to your elder and tell them to stop doing anything. Act like you was raised right. You want to be in here. Doing any more game streams? I love the last one. I really don't do those all that often. It's fun every once in a while to just kind of chill and talk and bullshit while I'm playing a game, but I enjoy video games as like a hobby or whatever, is like a way to chill, and making it into content is just kind of like...
It's not your preferred mode.
Mm-mm.
Do you prefer like watching live streams of people gaming or like the edited ones more for like when you're watching a video?
Yeah. Do I prefer? I like just conversational stuff when I'm gaming, so the less edited, the better for me.
Yeah. Like if you're watching like a video of someone playing a game, is what I mean.
Yeah. Oh. I like long plays, so yeah. Just like the unedited ones. Yeah. I understand the mentality of streaming games, trying to make it into a job. I play games to relax or get absorbed in the world. I can't do that with an audience. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, I enjoy playing the game with people watching sometimes, but most of the time I just want to chill. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I had to clean out my pipe.
Oh.
To do a little pipe cleaning action. You could get a little.
Are you out of flour, or you just wanted to finish your moon rocks?
I'm out.
Oh.
It's one of them days. Did you ever write a book based on your idea of a movie you'd like to see made? I don't know if the movie that I have in mind would hit the same as a book. How old am I? I'm 44. I'll be 45 here soon. Soonish. In spring. Bumhole. Pass that shit over here. Bitch, I'm trying to disappear. What?
I don't know if you want cheetah piss.
Cheetah piss? I'll take it.
You like
It's
cheetah-
cat piss. We'd be smoking on that cat piss. Yeah, cheetah piss is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it before. Unfortunate name.
But it's actually
It's dank weed.
okay. I'll get you cheetah piss then.
Cheetah piss it is. Hallelujah for some cheetah piss, everybody. They really do got to work on a new name. Bubblegum backflip or something would be better. Let's call it bubblegum backflip. Oh, I think we need to dump the
What
cheetah
about,
piss.
like, fucking emissions of the wilds.
Yeah.
Emissions are still kind of.
Yeah. Emesis. Cheetah emesis. Elephant shit. Yeah, that would work. That could work. Elephant shit. I love it. California stanky. Yeah, that's how we do. Holy fuck. Moon rocks. Please. Moon rocks, please. Chill. Chill, moon rocks. Chill. Holy fuck. What time is it? It is 10:14 in the morning. You ain't got a clock where you're at? Did they ban time in your country? You prefer flour over edibles? Yes. Oh. Okay. All right. Chill out, palsy. Go. Whoa. Hotboxing a blanket. Good man. That's the way to do it. And maybe the saddest way to do it, but it's fun too. Are you still looking into getting into an RV? Probably not. Probably not directly from here to that, but maybe. We'll see. Yeah. There's the moon rock that we're smoking. All right. Do you like hash? I like hash. Yeah. Why not? You seem high as a kite. I'm a little high. The only way out is through, though, you know, I find.
Forgot your coffee.
Oh, thank you, baby. I'm always leaving my coffee behind. Whoa, got a cough to get off. Look like I'd enjoy listening to Motorhead. If I was going to be a Motorhead fan and rock this, I would also need to get 2 giant crazy moles or something right here. Doesn't Lemmy have like a fucking huge gangly mole on his face? I'd have to get that. Whoa. Man. So damp out here. Glasses are fogging up. It's so damp, I'm getting foggy glasses. How's that? How's that working out for me? Okay, now I can see again. That's nice. It's so weird, man. Before I got my glasses, I had no idea how bad my vision had gotten. And now I like literally like I have trouble reading from here to here without my reading glasses on. And some shit. No. No, dude, you've seen Jurassic Park. You heard Ian Malcolm. Dinosaurs had their shot, and nature selected them for extinction. Okay. Because you spend a lot of time in front of monitors, I do, yeah. Yeah, these glasses are specifically for computer work. And then I've got a pair of normal glasses I'm supposed to wear all the other times of the day. I still haven't gotten good enough to like keep those on as much as I should, but when I do, it helps. Visiting Cali for the first time soon. You coming to a rainy California?
This is
It's gonna be a rainy California for you.
you just missed the mother of all storms, so
Yeah. A 1,000-year storm is raging up north right now. I called it a once in 1,000-year storm. So yeah. And all of that on like the day before I was planning on fucking driving up. I should be up there now. Right? Some shame.
like delaying didn't make sense because it looked like it was gonna peak again on
Oh,
our way
yeah.
back or something.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better over the next few days. Like your family up there will be lucky if they got power and shit for fucking Thanksgiving. Some shit, bro. But that's the way it is.
Yeah. If we didn't have to do it twice, if we were just like going up there and then just staying, then it would be fine. But
Yeah.
thinking about going all the way up there in the shit and coming back in the shit.
No. Pass. I pass on that.
Yeah.
What am I eating on Thanksgiving? turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing. And
Probably broccoli rice.
broccoli rice, yeah.
Cranberry sauce.
The typical stuff, right?
Your family's not much of a. I forgot if they had mac and cheese last year or not.
I think they did.
It's kind of a southern thing, mac and cheese.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what we're getting this year? Thought you quit meat. I did. Well, I quit meat. I just stopped eating meat for every meal. Have you tried a tofurkey? No. I don't think I could do tofurkey. To be honest with you, I haven't decided. I mean, it's not like a big decision for me to make whether I'm going to have some turkey or not, but there's a really good chance that I get there and I'm just like, fuck this, and I get some mashed potatoes, some gravy, some side dishes, and just have that be my Thanksgiving. You know, I may have a little piece of turkey. Who knows? What do you do for protein? Do protein shakes and plant-based proteins and seafood.
Eggs.
And eggs and milk and cheese. I'm technically a pescatarian. I track my micronutrients? No, I don't.
You don't track shit.
Mm-mm. Stuffing is the best part of Thanksgiving. I'm so glad people like you exist because the stuffing would never get eaten otherwise. I literally, like, I cannot remember the last time I got a scoop of stuffing. To me, it's just like...
Oh, I'm on their team. I like a good help in the stuffing.
You like a stuffing? Yeah. I don't. I've never liked a stuffing.
Is it the texture?
Yeah. It's like soggy bread.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Some people make rice stuffing. Do you think you'd like that better?
Maybe. Depends. It depends. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of stuffing. I did pescatarianism for about 6 months. Wish I would have never quit it. Why don't I? I mean, you can just start it again, right? It's a pretty easy thing to do.
If you were having trouble, maybe, integrate more eggs and stuff instead of fish. If you were getting sick of fish.
Yeah. I don't eat a lot of fish. I eat a lot of shellfish. Well, not a lot, but I eat shellfish. That's pretty much the fish that I can hang with. And, cheese and milk and all that. Eggs. I do think that my protein levels get low. Like I could probably stand to have more protein in my diet here and there. Like I'll get kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, like fatigued, I guess. But to be quite honest with you, that's a lesser problem than me being overweight, and I'm losing weight at such a healthy and consistent pace that I don't see any reason to change anything now. Aren't peas a good source of protein? Are they?
Kind of. It's not like the most efficient way to get your protein in. But yeah, pea protein is added to those things, like the fucking protein granola usually has pea protein in it.
Let's see. Are you still losing weight? Yep.
But animal products in general are always the most efficient source of protein.
Probably, yeah, I would imagine. Plant protein isn't complete, though. Yeah. Yeah, we know. We understand. Is the smartest person you've ever known personally? I've known quite a few really smart people. I mean, probably my niece. Like, honestly, I can't think of anybody else that was that book smart that I've ever met.
that early.
That, I mean, her favorite book at 5 years old was Grey's Anatomy. She was reading like full novels at 5. Started college at 16. She's just like brilliant. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to think of somebody else that I would put up against her as smarter than her. I've never done an escape room. No.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to try one, you're more than welcome, but I'm not hanging with it.
I don't like being trapped in the place. It's not fun.
I don't care for haunted houses either. I've done one a couple times and they're just too dark.
Yeah.
Can't see.
Can't
like
see
I'm more afraid of tripping than I am anything in the haunted house.
Well, if you're given the opportunity to take Ozempic, would you take it? Nope. I've had the opportunity.
Yeah, it's been shoved in your face, I think, at least a dozen times.
Yeah, my doctor, like, really, before I started losing weight, my doctor was really intent on getting me on Ozempic, and I didn't want to do it. And then when I went back in for the first checkup after I started losing weight and I'd lost a significant chunk of weight, the doctor tried to put me on Ozempic again, and I had to have a talk with the doctor about, I am never going to want Ozempic. I would be appreciative if you'd stop asking me about it, because I'm never going to do it.
Your better use is a $2,000 every month.
Mm-hmm. What's your current weight? Somewhere around 300, 290, somewhere in that zone. I don't weigh myself. I don't have a scale at the house, or if I do, it's put up somewhere where I don't ever use it. That's just part of my weight loss thing, is like, I'm not focused on the number. I'm focused on feeling healthy and eating better. And every time I go into the doctor, that's when I do my weigh-in, and the doctor always says, like, you know, you're losing weight exactly at the rate we want you to, like 1 pound a week, 1.5 pounds a week, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not going to be as fast as when you very first started, because, you know,
there's less of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fucking huge.
Probably 20 pounds of just water and shit.
Yep, probably. You track your calories? Nope. I have this thing where when I'm not hungry, I stop eating.
Or if you're not hungry, you just don't eat.
And if I'm not hungry at all, I don't eat a meal. I'm just like, well, body doesn't need it, I don't eat it. So that's kind of how I do.
Speaking of, I think I know who might be hungry.
Oh, brekkie time. Are you more mobile? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, just like one of the first things that I noticed when I lost a significant amount of weight was how easy it was for me to do this. Just like standing up out of a chair used to be kind of like a fucking, you know what I mean? And now I can just like use my legs to get straight up and down again. I can walk a long distance all day long and not feel like I'm dying from it. You know what I mean? So slow and steady, baby. I really don't concern myself much with the weight loss. I check on it when I go to the doctor. He's losing 1 pound a week. It's only 3,500 kcals. His body isn't starving. Is there somebody? Yeah, this is one of the things. Is like talking about weight loss and stuff. Talking about like getting healthier and doing things different on the internet is almost always annoying as fuck, because there are people that just like they're all dietitians and dietary experts and fucking nutritionists, and you know what I mean. Everybody's wants to stand around and tell you how you're doing it wrong. You know? Even as you're doing it right, even as you're losing weight at a healthy clip, even as you're feeling better, You know, there are people out there that want to tell you you're doing it wrong. What's the word? Oil. That's the word. Gotta do what works for you. Yeah. Well, it works for me. Man, that car alarm sure is protecting a lot of property right now. Kind of nuts at 5 pounds of fat at about the same time. Say same size as 3 grapefruits. Yeah. Samuel, is that the third or fourth time you've asked that question? Are you starting to feel like maybe I'm not answering it because it's a retarded fucking question? I bet if I clicked on you, you've asked that question 3 times. There won't be a fourth. Wonderful music to my ears. Some dumbasses fucking... Some retard's fucking car alarm going off. Did you hear that pitch change? That was weird. What do you call people dumb when you can't even speak yourself? You okay, bud? Nah, unban him. Me and the God King got words to have for a second. There you go. There you go, God King. What's your problem, homie? Let's see if we can work it out. Let's see if you and I can come to a solution together. What's your fucking problem? Lol. Good one. Yeah, he just doesn't care, guys. He just doesn't care. His problem is lol. You seem so negative. Let's take a look at your only contribution in here, shall we? Let's take a look. Let's see who's being negative, right? Channel activity. What have you been talking about? Wow, fuck. Yeah. So you're nothing but negativity too. So why would you point out my negativity when you're bringing nothing but negativity? Got anything else? You're seething, you're molding, and you're making a fool of yourself in front of 140 people. Does that feel good? Is that what you came in here today for, to make a fool of yourself in front of 140 people? To get busted on by somebody who's twice your intelligence at the very least? Is that why you came in today? To look like a fucking idiot in front of 140 people? Just defending the people that don't really know how to speak, because I know how to speak very well. Oh, thanks for the unsolicited advice, Parantop Marahatra, or whatever your fucking name is. Get the fuck out. You can scroll up if you got dumbass advice for somebody. I'm sure there's some moron that wants to take advice from some skibbity ass fucking chat bitch. You can just go ahead and go. And there's some dumb motherfucker that'll sit there and let you run your mouth. But I'm not him. I'm here to bust on your ass. You walked in my backyard, God King. Let's go. Now you're standing here. What do you got? Trumo. Good one. Good one. Evan Pocock, dude. Trumo. So fucking dumb. Got any more little sneaky lols to throw out or anything? Or is your ass a whipped little puppy now? Where you at, God King? You were running that mouth hella fast earlier. Now you're all quiet. Go ahead and escort God King out of here. He's done. I pushed his shit in front of 150 people. He's had enough. I can tell. Anybody else? I'm in the mood today. Anybody? Any other clever motherfuckers in the chat? Want to step in my backyard and see what's what? Are you still calling up people on Discord? If they want to, yeah. Most, like 99% of the time, nobody takes it though. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to jump on Discord. B-Drop wants the smoke. Nah, he can't have the smoke. He hasn't showed me that he's interesting at all yet, so he gets no smoke. He just gets ignored. I'm new here. What's up, Paul? What are people even beefing about? Dude, my very presence inspires beef feelings in people. You'll like, just hang around long enough, you'll see it. My very countenance makes people want to beef. It really does. My very existence is beef material for people. Moon rocks. Oh, we got the tingles. We got the tingles. Oh, you know what that means? The tingles. Is that lighter going out? No, it's just a breeze, just a cross breeze. I call the tingles freebies. Oh, the tingles are so good. Whoo! We got the tingles. We got the shivers. Oh, the tingles. I want more tingles. We're going back in for another. Oh, here they come. The tingles. We love them. Is tingles a Down syndrome side effect? I don't know. Has your mom observed you acting in that way? I get paranoid off of most weed, but there's a couple of really good strains. Yeah. Tingles aren't far away from feeling like there's an impending bowel movement. Okay, friend. I mean, I don't do it that. Gotta get the tingles. Tingles are the best part, man. Oh, the tingles. The tingles are here. Whoa. All the way to the tips of the fingers. Why are there so many people on stream chats who are just brain dead? That's just people, bro. That's just people. Getting a little sprinkle. Oh. Having a little sprinkle. Oh, what am I smoking? Here you go. Blueberry cobbler moon rocks. Oh. Is that thunder in the background? No, that was just a jet. I live about 80 or 90 miles from Lemoore Naval Air Station here in California. This is the largest consolidation of fighter jets in the world. And they do routine training flights and patrol flights over this area. I'm also not super far from the airport, although typically when you hear a jet like that, it's going to be a military jet where I'm at. Have you ever OD'd on weed? Dumbass fucking question, bro. Your tolerance goes to crap if you smoke 24/7. I mean, I've got my tolerance right at a level where I feel like I can maintain it pretty fucking simply. But yeah, I don't usually indulge in like the more powerful shit. Like the waxes, dabs, all that shit, right? Moon rocks are an exception. Moon rocks have a lot of wax in them. I found you, the Amazing Atheist, and DFF. They're in Mendham. Oh, in Mendham. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Good old in Mendham. Is he still in Mendham? In Mendocino County? No, Mendham County in New Jersey, right? Kind of a mountainy area. I look like a Linux god? No, I'm not a Linux god. I was a network systems administrator for 8 years. So I know some computer nerd shit, but yeah, it was honestly kind of a cool job, man. It really like opened my eyes to the amount of surveillance that is possible within a closed network. And then, you know, you can extrapolate what's possible on the open internet from that, right? So, like, I had a big, really nice MacBook Pro. And from that, I could control any computer on the subnet, right? So any computer that was on the Madeira Unified subnetwork, I could take direct control over. I could watch, I could manipulate, I could force it to shut down, I could force updates on it, I could install packages on it, I could run commands on it, I could run Apple scripts on it. I just had absolute god level control over every device that touched my network. And you know, extrapolating that out into the wide world is like, whoa, you know. Pretty wild. Did you ever watch catch kids trying to watch porn on school computers? Yeah, I mean, it happened. It wasn't like a big part of my job, but yeah, I mean, the one of the upsides of having an Apple network is that you can really restrict your account level accesses, like down to the gnat's ass, right? And so most of the time, the thing I fought with kids most, or not fought with kids, but the thing that I would catch up on is I had an Apple script that would alert me if a VPN was used on any device on my network. And so when kids started figuring out how to bring in little thumb drives and throw it in, right, I would be able to tell the teacher exactly what time it was used. Typically, I would get a hold of the teacher and tell them, just watch this child the next time they're at the computer. I think they've got a VPN thumb drive, and I don't think anybody got away with it. You know, kid would get in trouble. Kid would get the fucking VPN thumb drive confiscated. Kid would learn through getting in trouble that he was being watched, right? And then that spreads around to the other kids. Computer guy is watching every fucking thing we do. We can't get away with shit. It's very difficult to have a side, like a bootloader for Mac computers. Or they even tried to do with VPN. 9 times out of 10, honestly, they were watching rap videos, which, you know, like, were varying degrees of inappropriate for kids to be looking at school, but it wasn't even really porn that they were usually trying to get at. They were trying to get at some rap song, some song they wanted to play, or some music video they wanted to watch. So you the guy that blocked cool math games on the school computer? Yeah, that was me. It's actually more wholesome than what I was expecting. Yeah, I mean, you know, rules is rules, but it's not like every, you know, like, I got to be honest with you, it wasn't a big part of my job because the few kids that did try and do something got caught. And so, you know what I mean? Word gets around amongst the student body that you can't get away with stupid bullshit on this network, so don't try it. And that made my job a lot easier because, to be quite frank with you, I didn't have time to be chasing kids around trying to look at fucking rap videos and shit. I had shit to do. I had a help desk that was never empty. Usually had 20 to 30 items on it, no matter how hard I worked. And yeah, I just didn't have time to be policing what kids were doing. You ever catch teachers trying to do strange stuff on the network? Not really strange stuff, but like, we would tell teachers, like, these are your work computers. These are not meant to be used for your personal life, for your personal purchases, your personal social media stuff. These computers are not set up for you to use them that way, but teachers wouldn't listen to that. And there was really no will to enforce it upon teachers. And so it would be teachers streaming video all day from fucking Facebook while their kids are doing silent reading. And, teachers just using their fucking laptop like they're sitting at home fucking around, playing games, scrolling on fucking Facebook, doing this, doing that, right? Zero OPSEC. Yeah, I mean, well, there's really no OPSEC they could have done. The only way that they could get around my net nanny shit was through a VPN, and I had an Apple script that alerted me if a VPN was used on any machine under my purview. So it just didn't work for them. What up, Prom? You ever write any scripts? Yeah, I've written a bunch of scripts. I did a bunch of one-act plays in high school, and I co-wrote a few one-act plays as well. Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, by the way. Got your big ass steak. Grill that bitch up. You ever try blocking known VPN ports on the firewall to stop this? Macintosh environments work a little better, or work a little different than, so you're talking about Unix environments, right? They work a little different. And so blocking ports and stuff is, from what I remember, it's a little different in a Macintosh environment. It doesn't work exactly the same. Why does my pipe feel blocked when it's clear? You probably got a bunch of resin in there, bro. Still gonna be on DP around Thanksgiving? Yeah. Coming up here pretty soon. 26th, I think, is the day. Is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow the 26th? I think tomorrow is the 26th. Yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to be in person, but bomb cyclone, All of this is, of course, assuming that Ben's got internet and power and shit. You know what I mean? Like, the storm is really serious up north, so. Twista? What are you talking about, bro? Everything is mellowed in the chat. Something new. Something new's needed, Comradical. I think you know that too. The Dems ain't cutting it. Oh yeah, end of the year in banking has got to be crazy, I imagine. Do not redeem the code. Whatever you do, get your ass banned. Sister Sharonda Collins. Hello. I had hope for the Jimmy Dore thing a while ago, but it didn't pan out too good. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much fucking stock in any talking heads, bro. Myself included. All right. Time for another moon rock. Uno mas moon rock. 17 million in loans. Fuck me, bro. Kuroko is serenading me. Long to hold you again. Bum, bum, bum. The hurting's on me, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. And I will never be free, no, my baby. You made a promise to me, yeah. And you broke it. You broke it. Bum, bum, bum. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. Bum, 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 bum. Conversation is enlightening if you do it with a purpose. That is true. I spend most of my life in conversation. Dedicate my life to conversation. Yeah, I use some beard products. I have a natural beard store called Honest Amish that I get oil and beard balm from. Keeps your beard from getting like dry. Keeps it looking nice. Are you two different people with your glasses on and off? I don't know, man. Am I? I kind of feel like I'm the same person with my glasses on and off, but some people might notice a little difference here and there. I just don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm the same dude. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but you never. I think there's going to be a rain cancellation soon. This wind is picking up, starting to get misty. Can't light my bowl. Got to get my bowl all fucking cupped. Torch is needed, yeah. A torch would help this. Although you got to be careful with a torch because you'll burn off the THC before you can make it available through smoke. Stove's coming. Give me the tingles. Give me the tingles. There they are. Holy fuck. I think we might be a little bit high. Sweet chins, thanks. I like them too. I think other people are more disturbed by the chins than I am. You know what I mean? It's like if I shaved my whole face, you'd see even more of the chins. You know? Is that what you want? What is a freeze pipe? It's a pipe where you put a section of it. It's got like inert liquid in it, and you put a section of it in the freezer, and it cools the smoke path, right? So a lot of the times, what makes people cough, myself included, trying to roast this moon rock in a tiny little bowl, is that is the heat of what you're taking in, right? Same thing with a joint, right? With a freezer bong, it cools the path of the smoke, right? So you're getting like cool smoke instead of hot smoke. How are you today? Smoking along with you. I'm smoking old car smell at the moment. Oh. Yeah, I've got a freeze pipe. I've got a really nice pipe that I've legit never smoked out of in my life. Because I just hate cleaning bongs, and it's such a beautiful bong that I don't want to fucking dirty it up, bro. Here, I'll go get the freeze pipe part of it. Yeah, dude. I just like, this is such a beautiful little tabletop bong, and I just can't bring myself to dirty it up. But yeah, there's the freeze pipe attachment there, right? And you can kind of see in there, it's got like gel that you freeze. And then there's the bubbler base that I've got, right? Pretty sick pipe. But I just don't want to dirty it, you know. Oh boy. Oh boy, Dean. You coming up? Come on. Come say hello. Come get warm with me. Come get snuggly. You want to be warm and snuggly? Warm and cuddly? You can go. You want to go inside? Okay, I'll let you go. A little bit cold and about to rain, I think. There you go, bud. There you go, bud. Oh, dirty day. Cutest doggy of all. Did I miss the bong hit? No, I didn't take a bong hit. I just showed off my nice bong. Whoa. Huh? You an indica or sativa kind of guy? Yes, please. Paul, no, you're not a red eat. You know, check the pic I just sent you. I'll have to grab my other phone, but I'll check it out. I'm sure it was good. Why do some people say that Jordan Peterson helped them through depressions and stuff? Probably because they needed to hear some older guy tell them everything was going to be okay in a way that worked for them, I would imagine. Bird Congress is a lot quieter than usual today. Must must be having a Bird Congress recess today because they're very quiet. Whoa. Snap. Did you guys hear that? You guys had to hear that one. Son of a bitch. Whew. Hurt so good. That was audible. It's hard to tell. You know, you can hear your own cracks and snaps and pops and stuff way better than other people's, but sometimes you're just ripping it, you know what I mean? I've got this new stretch that I'm doing. It's fucking insane, bro. So I've been working on being able to like bend at the waist and put my palms on the ground, right? So I can do that now. I've got my flexibility to the point where I can double over at the waist, right? And so I started doing that as a stretch. So now what I do is I grab the bottom of my bed, the bed frame, because it's heavy and attached, right? And I squat down as far as I can and grab the bed underhand like this. And then I just lean back and let the bed provide resistance. And because of I'm so far down, it puts my back at like, okay, my head's up here, it puts my back at this angle so that when I'm pulling, when I lean back against my arms, providing the resistance when I'm down that low, you know, I'm bent like this, and it just like literally just opens all of that shit up in there. And I've only been doing this stretch. I discovered it just like a couple weeks ago, I think. And now I do it 3 times a day. I'm kind of like obsessed with stretching. So I looked into some stuff, right? Because my back pain, I've always had a really horrible back, right? I've got scoliosis in my cervical spine, right? And so I've always had horrible, horrible back pain. As I've lost weight, it's actually gotten a little worse. And I looked into why, and it's because your back, right? It wears in and kind of gets into a configuration to carry the weight that you have on you, right? And so I walked around big, fat most of my life, right? And so my spine is in this configuration where it's like found a spot where it can hold all of that excess weight pulling down, right? Now that I've lost 80 pounds, right? My back is realigning itself based on the distribution of weight on my body. And that coupled with me just getting more limber in terms of stretching has made it easier for me to manipulate my back in the ways that feel good and provide temporary relief and stuff. But it's also like created more pain in my back as a result. Like I'm more aware of it because I think that my body is naturally trying to get an equilibrium, you know what I mean, with the new amount of weight that's on me. And my back is just not configured right now to carry this type of weight the way it's distributed. So that's what I think is going on. Is it like my back is getting out of that kind of like coping spot where I'm just so heavy that it's being dragged down, and all those little pads between your, you know what I mean? What do they call those?
Discs.
Your discs. They're getting like smushed in certain parts because they're holding that weight, and my spine is not straight either, and so there's like a weak juncture there where it has to shore it up underneath, right? And it's like now that I weigh less and I'm stretching more, it's like all of those little vertebrae are moving, creating new space in there, right? But yeah, I spend a lot of time during the day just trying to stretch my back in ways that relieve a little bit of pressure here and there. And it sucks. It sucks because there's very little relief, you know. It feels good to stretch, but it doesn't, you know, it's not like you feel better for an hour afterwards. Come on. Windy ass bullshit. Whoa. I always do sumo squats before wrestling practice. It's kind of like what I'm doing. Sumo squats with like resistance. Leaning back into a sumo squat while holding on to something that keeps your shoulders engaged so that your spine has no choice but to elongate a little bit. Pull apart those like vertebrae that have settled into a really compressed pattern.
What was it that your mom called the discs?
Crab meat. Never, ever, ever am I going to get that out of my head. Says when you rupture a disc, it's like crab meat comes out. Now, my mom's got a real way with words. She'll say some shit that'll just stick with you. Even if you don't want it to, it just sticks, just lodges itself in there. So what you're saying is you're a disc jockey? Yeah, I'm a disc manipulator. What's your favorite meat? Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big meat guy.
I'd say like in the past, probably
Beef.
like a center steak or
Beef.
whatever with
Yeah.
like no bone, no
Yeah,
bullshit.
a fillet. A good fillet. Hard to beat that with a big stick. I also have spinal stenosis, L4, L5, and I can't imagine what it looks like. Yeah. Crab meat. She says it's like a little, like, you know, bubble, and when it ruptures, crab meat comes out. And that crab meat can get lodged up in your spine and lay up against nerves and cause more damage and problems and shit. Crab meat.
Want me to make you a smoothie before I start getting ready to go?
Yeah, I'll do a
Try it.
smoothie. I want to try it because I felt so nauseous this morning. Protein shake incoming. You tried a vaporizer? Yeah, I've done it. Not my way. Not my thing. You know, if you smile, it's harder to be depressed. It's true. This is one of the things that people will teach you when they've been managing depression for a long time, is that sometimes just making yourself smile about something. And for me, a lot of times it's just like birds. I love their little voices. Or a breeze, or a cloud that looks pretty, or a ray of sunshine that hits you just right. If you force yourself, I'm not trying to be sappy. If you force yourself to smile a little bit more, you feel better. Yeah, it's true. It's just absolutely true. I use it all the time, man. I do. I use it all the time. Beautiful mutton chops, thanks. Yep. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. It actually works. It does work. Not all the time. It's not like perfect, but it works. It will work for you if you try it. I'm no psychologist, but I feel like it helps you associate with other times that you've smiled. It could be. I can't believe there's somebody out in this rain with a fucking leaf blower today. Make that fucking make sense, y'all. Out in this shit with a leaf blower. Wet ass leaves don't blow very well. I don't know if you guys know about that. Dude, it's wetter than shit. And he's out there with a leaf blower wide open in the rain. What are you doing, man? Oh my God, California is obsessed with leaf blowers because in California, there's this little like, I've got a prim little lawn. Look at my prim little lawn. Everybody wants their lawn to look fake. They want it to look so well manicured that it's fake. And so you gotta have a team of dudes out every fucking day with leaf blowers wide open. In the rain. Doesn't matter. Listen to that. Dude is leaf blowing in the rain. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And if I were to go ask that guy, like, what the fuck are you doing? He'd be like, my yard work, man. You know what I mean? He wouldn't even fucking understand. Everybody wants their lawn to look like a Barbie dream house lawn. Perfectly manicured, not a leaf out of place. Nothing natural about it. You know what I mean? And they pay thousands and thousands of dollars a year to pay other people to come and leaf blow their lawn fucking 2 days a week. It's fucking insane, bro. I cannot wait to get to a place where I don't have a lawn. That is my plan. I want to buy a couple acres of land, stick my house on there somewhere, right? And just keep the fucking wild shit trimmed back away from my house and just let it go. Just let it happen. Yep. The dude is out there with blowing wet, like not even just like it rained yesterday, it rained an hour ago, wet leaves. Dude is out there right now blowing wet leaves. Leaf blower wide open, wide open. And it'll probably take him an hour to rake up 6 wet leaves off of somebody's lawn. It's fucking insane, bro. I cannot wait to get out of this fucking suburban hellhole, bro. All I'm saying is this. Bunker secured. All right? Bunker secured. We're getting the fuck out of here. Where we're going, top secret information, bunker secured. What's more expensive, the land or the house you have to build on the land? Depends on the house and the land, honestly. Like, if you're buying real cheap land, you're going to pay way more for a house. If you're buying a really cheap house, but in a really desirable area, and you're getting a decent parcel of land, you're going to pay way more for the land, right? Yeah, it's official. It's official. We're the fuck up out of here, bro. Signed, sealed, and delivered. We're out. Not another summer sitting in this fucking shit, bro. Not another summer sitting in this shit. We're moving to some different problems. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to have a whole different fucking outlook on life for the next year because I'm going to be fighting different forces of nature, okay? And that's that. Oh, yeah, dude, it's been shitty, but it's good stuff. Leaf blowers need banned. Dude, someone decided to accept your bag. I feel like an idiot, but I think this is what's happening. And this is honestly just some blue-collar shit that fucked me up. When you are self-employed, right, like I am, they want to see your financials, right? And my thought process was, here's my bank account. Here's my last month's statement. So you can see I've got enough money sitting in the bank to pay the whole fucking lease outright, right? But here was the problem, and I just didn't understand this. When they look at my bank account, right, they're seeing my distributions. So they see my business bank account paying me every month. But they don't see what the genesis of that money is. So and this is like I said, thank you so much, baby.
Give you a little straw.
A straw? Thank you.
So you don't get it all in your mustache.
Very nice. And that's delicious too.
I'm glad. So you're in the middle of telling them the genesis of your money.
Yeah. And so as a blue collar guy, I'm standing on business. I'm like, look, dude, you wanted to know if I fucking got you covered, right? You want to make sure I'm not just lying to you. Here you go. I make good money and I have forever. But what they want to see is that money hitting a bank account from some registered fucking major corporation. Where's that money start? They want to see Google.
Patreon.
Or we're not using Teespring, but whatever we're using for that now. They want to see these payments. And in my mind, that's none of their fucking business. I still believe this. My business bank account is none of their business.
But they looked at it for like a minute and then
they literally... I sent them my bank account. They balked at it and were like, hey, we need to see some more, blah, blah, blah. I sent them my business bank account, and it was like 3 minutes later we were approved. That's all they wanted. All this time. And so my ass as a blue-collar worker, they're asking, let me see your money. Right? I show them my bank account. That is my money. Right? I think of the money that comes into my business as not my money. That part of that is my money. That's my distribution. I own a business with 2 other people. You see? I don't see how that's their business to look at. But I'm telling you, as soon as I sent them a bank statement from our main fucking bank account, from the business bank account, accepted.
They wouldn't be as fussy if you like had like paychecks from a company or something.
Right, but that's not how you get paid
when you own it.
When you own a business. You take a distribution, it's called. It's a monthly profit distribution to all the partners in the business.
So yeah, if you're self-employed, be prepared.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Matters because of 9/11, because of where the money comes from. I understand. I get it. They want to make sure I'm not a drug dealer or a scam artist or a criminal or whatever the fuck. I get it, right? So I submit to a background check, right? To me, that's enough to prove that I'm not a fucking criminal. I don't have, when you do a background check, you get financial and criminal information. So they can see I've never been evicted from a place in my life. I've never missed a payment in my life in terms of like, I've never, you know what I mean? They can look at my fucking rental history, right? They can see I've never been arrested. I've never been charged with a crime. I've never been tried for a crime. I've never, you know what I mean? Clean record. So they see that plus how much money I got. In my mind, that's more than enough information on my personal life for you to rent me a place. But that's not how it works.
Learn to finally
I,
go
under,
with
I understand that now, Pranav. I understand it's not a personal thing now. I get it. It just feels so intrusive, and this is that blue collar streak. This is like I make my what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? That's how I react.
Oh, because you found it accusatory.
It is. It is inherently accusatory for you to go submit to a background check. Oh, you've got a completely clean history. You've been renting since you were fucking 19 years old. And you're on leases from that age till now. Never missed a payment, never been evicted. Owned 2 homes.
Paid those mortgages.
Paid the mortgages. Right? Like, how are you gonna fucking say that I'm fucking scamming or I'm a drug dealer or something? I got money. Right? That's the blue collar mentality. Right? I worked for my money. Here's the proof that I got it. But that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. And like Pranav is saying, because he's a banker, it's not personal.
Yeah, we know we're gonna have to do it the same way when we buy a house now.
Yeah. Well, I'm used to that though.
Yeah.
Buying a house is a different process. You're transferring ownership of a plot of land and a domicile. You need, yeah, they're gonna have to look at every little thing, go through everything with a fine tooth comb. I'm fine with that. It's the rental side of shit that fucks me up. They take it feels like they're just really centering the lord part of landlord. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to brag, but you know, I'm sending rental applications to places that when they see my bank account, I could pay the entirety of the lease, the entirety of the 1 year fucking obligation up front and still have money in my bank, right? So in my blue collar mind, that should be fucking more than enough, but it is not.
Still not enough for a down payment though. On anything decent.
I mean, nothing. Not if we were looking at normal fucking housing shit, like living in a little fucking neighborhood like this. If this is the situation we were looking for, fuck it. Yeah, we just can't do it. Maybe in a couple years, but you know, thinking how we're thinking, looking for a plot of land that that's pre-approved or pre-improved, has power running to it already. So all we got to do is take care of water and a double wide. That starts to look like something we could do. All right.
I'm gonna start getting ready so I can get you your weed and all that.
Well, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah. But there are upsides to working with a smaller bank too. It's like, well, anyway, I don't want to get too deep into it, but well, Amelia and I have our peepers set on a certain region of the world that fits that description, Phoebes. Land being cheap, improved land being cheap. We've got our eye on a part of the world, but we're gonna have to do some traveling there over the next year. So we'll see. Was there lightning back there? Cool. Yeah, that cold start again. Purring like a kitten, bro. I want to know what that is over there, bro. I'm gonna have to just like sneak up and drive by one day and just see what's what over there. Because I honestly feel like during the pandemic, I worked in the fraud department for a major bank. The amount of PPP loan fraud was madness. Yeah, I imagine. I think it's going to be Alaska with that description. You really are. You think I'm going to jump directly to Alaska? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. That being said, though, I'm getting the fuck out of here because it's